Hello world and welcome to Podcast in A Minor, where I bring you the weird little songs I write, and I give you the stories behind them. Weird stories, funny stories, freaky stories, or whatever the world gives us in its glorious mystery. And now, for today's opening song. Evening legs on legs, a puppet dance, supernatural romance, still walking in a sinister bath of moonlight. Fresno Nightcrawler, beautiful, unusual, cryptical scholar, and in your strangest of mind of a low-key Apollo, striding on legs through the Fresno night. Lucky spectators fall in a trance, night crawling, night dancing radiance. Are you from the stars or underground, but a naked ghost unbound? Are you a fever dream, a junkie trip? Smile for the cameraman, give him the slip in Fresno. Wandering into weird history. Hello world and welcome to Podcast in A Minor. I'm Amy Zollers McAnally, a poet and an artist, and I'm in one of my moods. You just heard Haunted Pants, aka Pants in the Night, on the Taylor Gemini Mini acoustic guitar. And hey, I'm back. Had a little foot surgery, found I lacked talent at walking with crutches, fell over and sprained my wrist, indeed my strumming wrist. I had long dreamed of being told to just sit quietly for weeks on end, and it was a joy, in part, but one needs balance and movement in life, right? But here we are at last around the Cryptid Campfire, a magnificent summer tradition here on Podcast in A Minor, so fling your s'mores together and huddle up. Let me tell you a tale of a fascinating, unsettling cryptid, the Fresno Nightcrawler, aka Haunted Pants or Haunted Pajamas. One dark night in 2007, a man named Jose was passing a comfortable night at home in Fresno, California, until some dogs began barking hysterically. The barking went on night after night, so Jose decided to set up a security camera, mounting it outside of his garage. When he checked the footage one morning, he was terrified. In the words of Kalina Fraga, writing of the incident for allthatisinteresting.com, the grainy footage appeared to show a pair of white pants practically gliding across his front yard. The creature looked like one long pair of legs in white pajamas, all legs, you might say, no torso, no arms, you know, sort of a hooded head, and it tootled along with a wide gait, its knees bending backward. Jose shared the footage with Univision and paranormal investigator Victor Camacho, the host of the Spanish-speaking supernatural program Los Desvelados, or the Sleepless Ones. But nobody could explain what sort of waltzed across his yard that night. 4 years later, the Nightcrawler made another appearance in Yosemite National Park, and this time it walked with a companion, smaller, trailing behind. Sort of a parent-child dynamic, say some, but the same. All legs, no torso, no arms, little hooded head, as in the first video. The two Nightcrawlers were caught on camera moseying down a path in the dark. They don't actually crawl in the night, these unexplained creatures. They walk in the night. But Nightcrawler is a wonderful newspaper-style nickname, evocative of mystery and creepy. Do you know what they remind me of? That Dr. Seuss book my kid got from the school book fair in kindergarten. What was I scared of? A little guy is walking alone in the woods at night. Oh no. And he's rightly nervous about it. Feels like he's being followed. And he is, too, by a bodiless pair of pants. When he walked, they walked. When he ran, they ran. No feet, just haunted pants. Well, Somehow or another, the little guy and the pants became friends, and there was nothing to fear. If I remember correctly, the pants or the words on the cover of my son's copy glowed in the dark. What a terrifying and hilarious little book. They also call to mind that episode of Adventure Time, The Blank-Eyed Girl. That was season 7, episode 18, I believe. Oh man, what a wonderful episode all around. It begins in a pizza parlor where Finn and Jake are enjoying their pizza while the pizza makers listen to Starchy's radio program about unexplained phenomena. Is there any lovelier way to spend an evening? Enchanting. A banana guard calls into the show to tell the story of his encounter with a blank-eyed girl in the laundromat. Starchy calls them weird girls with soulless blank eyes. He explains that they've been seen around the kingdom for centuries, and his theory is that they're ghosts, and the last thing they saw in life was so horrific, their eyes went blank. That is, their eyes are large and all black, with no whites or no colors in the iris, like the black-eyed kids of lore. Jake the dog is skeptical. He becomes irritated to the point of knocking their remaining pizza to the floor, and they leave, walking home through the spooky woods. They make it home all right, but almost immediately a blank-eyed girl appears at the door. They panic, and Finn calls Starchy's radio show. Everything Starchy suggests just makes matters worse until 6 blank-eyed girls have materialized in their house and dance to clarinet music. In the end, the girls creepily remove their own blank eyes, popping them off like contact lenses. Then they drop their long black wigs, unscrew their heads. Then their necks peel open like bananas, and in truth, they are long-legged, pure white, wispy beings, similar to the Fresno Nightcrawler, only with arms and made of cloud. Bimo, Finn and Jake's little computer robot friend, pronounces the girls and their exit through the window beautiful. As for the Fresno Nightcrawler, sightings have also popped up in Ohio, Montana, and Poland as recently as 2020. Theories abound. They're aliens, cranes, swamp monsters, undiscovered species of animal, undiscovered species of fungus, peacekeepers between human beings and their natural surroundings, ghost pants. Some say they are creatures known in Native American legend, but that may or may not have been debunked. Accounts vary. Some find them terrifying. Some declare them adorable. You should see all the artwork out there. Cute and terrifying. Others, of course, call the whole thing a hoax, puppetry, or people walking on stilts in pajamas. But some have insisted that the first encounter in Fresno was real. For one thing, Jose was terror-stricken and wouldn't give his full name. Hoax, reality, mystery, take your pick. And now let's skate over to the lyrics in our haunted pants. Evening legs, all legs, a puppet dance, a supernatural romance, stilt walking in a sinister bath of moonlight. Fresno Nightcrawler, beautiful, unusual, cryptical scholar, and in your strangeness, a mite of a low-key Apollo, striding all legs through the Fresno night. Walking pair of haunted pants, lucky spectators fall in a trance. Night crawling, night dancing radiance. Are you from the stars or underground? Murdered, naked ghosts unbound? Are you a fever dream, a junkie trip? Smile for the camera, then give 'em the slip. In Fresno, woo. Fresno Nightcrawler, cartoon-like specter. Nocturnal mystery, wandering into weird history. Well, thank you for joining me at the Cryptid Campfire. 4th summer in a row here on Podcast in A Minor. Keep your eyes peeled for any quiet little stilt lumbering night crawlers and keep that mystery alive. Thank you for listening. See you next time. Must I be Encyclopedia Neurotica? It's my role in the plan. I must